Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the revamped Elegant Androids event and discuss everything you need to know about the event, as well as also the teams we use to clear the challenges, etc. So the event's been revamped. It now includes the green, or includes some Zenkai Awakening Power for the green Android 21 Good. As per the previous event, you will continue to be able to get the free-to-play Android 21 Red and Android 21 Blue, and of course on top of that as well the Zenkais. There are two distinct paths that you take. So there's one path for Android 21 Red, one path for Android 21 Blue, and through that path you will get an individual challenge battle for each. On top of that as well, there is currencies you can collect, various types of sweets that you will be able to use to obtain some chrono crystals. So again, there is a lot of good value in terms of this event. 2 free-to-play units, 2 free-to-play Zenkais, Zenkai material for a summonable unit, chrono crystals, material, energy, etc. The green Android 21 is not a free-to-play unit, so although you can get her Zenkai power, you can obviously only get her from summons. You don't actually get any of her Z Awakening power from here. Now how it works is very simple. There is 2 very crucial paths. One is for red Android 21, one is for blue one. They each have 3 battles, 3 normal distinct battles, and then you will unlock a daily bonus stage for each, a challenge stage for each, and an additional Zenkai Awakening Power stage for each. So each of them will unlock a stage that drops their Z power, which is their standard Z power to get stars in the unit. That will be the 3rd stage, and then after that you will unlock the Zenkai Awakening Power stage, or the Z Awakening Power stage, which will unlock their Zenkais. These are repeatable stages that you simply have to use energy on once you've completed all the challenges. We're using a free-to-play team to do this, but you don't have to. Just take note that a lot of the missions simply require you to use certain colors of characters, so purple or yellow, and require you to do things like vanish step, etc. There are also no event missions for this. So basically, to cut a long story short, you will not need to collect any event missions. You only have to focus on what is inside the event and the actual stage missions. You don't have to do anything elsewise. We will use our free-to-play team up till the challenge battles, but the 3 crucial units for the challenge battles are on the left-hand side. The rest you can fill up with just a decent boost or a Zenkai boost, depending on what you feel and how you want to roll. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Honestly, not too much more really to focus on until we get to unlocking the challenge battles. Like I mentioned, you will have 3 initial stages. These stages are very simple. You will be fine with whatever team you take. You just want to focus on getting the missions. Making sure the missions are all done. Making sure you completed them. And that will then, most importantly, unlock these stages. So like I said, you'll get a daily bonus stage for each Android 21. This will drop boosted Zenkai Awakening Power and Z Power, and then it will also drop a Zenkai Awakening Power stage, which you can farm the Zenkai Awakening Power for. Remember, you still have to have the Z power of both Android 21s at 7-star each to be able to utilize the Zenkai Awakening Power. If they're not at 7 stars, they won't Zenkai Awaken. And then you will unlock a challenge stage. So like I said, the challenge stage will go through the team in a little bit more detail just now, but each of them has a challenge stage. This stage gives you Zenkai Awakening and Z power, but also gives you some chrono crystals. You can also farm currencies to acquire Zenkai Awakening power, Z power, and also some decent equipment. But the currencies are also how you will obtain the Android 21 Good Zenkai Awakening power. We'll talk about that a little bit more at the end. So for now, you can use the same free-to-play team that I'm using to finish the daily battle and the Zenkai Awakening Power battle. And then now we're just going to quickly go through the challenge battle team to give you a decent-ish idea on what to kind of use. Again, it's not too hard, so you don't have to panic too much. Just make sure you have your Android 21s and you have both of them with as many stars and as much Zenkai Awakening power as you can. You don't have to have them maxed out like I do. I obviously have them maxed out from doing the event prior, but I would say you definitely want to have them at about Zenkai 6 and at least 7 stars. From there you'll be able to handle the event fine. You can see me changing some of the equipment now. This is just better to suit the team that we're taking in. And with this battle, with these challenge battles, there are no mission requirements. So they simply beat them under certain time accounts. So you can use rising rushes, whatever you want to really give yourself a good, very simple, straightforward situation. So then from there, it's relatively straightforward and really, really, really simple to kind of process through. The challenge battles are not very difficult. I think overall, when we look at things, it's a fairly straightforward process. And so for me, honestly, it's a very simple time. All I can suggest is prioritizing your type matching advantages, giving yourself the biggest type matching advantage that you can, so that you are able to very easily handle the opponents. And if you do so, you'll do enough damage. They do a lot of damage to you, which is something you have to kind of, always be aware of. But as soon as you are working around that and you can handle it, I promise you, you'll be more than fine, no matter what really happens. We use the same team for both Cell and Android 21, so it's really one of those things that you just kind of have to proceed and process with. All in all, I think it is a fairly straightforward system, so I don't really have too many complaints about it. I think when we look at things, it is a fairly simple situation. Other than that, that's basically it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you need any more help. Just as a bit of accessibility or a bit of assistance. Basically, we are going to take a look now at the different little currencies that you can get. And so you can get yourself really the donuts and things, but you get them by essentially, like, you can get them by basically rerunning stages. So if you rerun your Zenkai Awakening stage, you have a chance to earn the big donuts that you need for the chrono crystals. And so you just have to basically skip tickets a whole bunch of stages and you'll be able to have a good time. That's basically as much coverage as you need. But that's pretty much it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. If you need any more help, let me know. And remember to grab more Zenkai Awakening power. You do have to get it through the Ultra Spacetime store for Android 21 good. But that's it for me. Take care, stay safe, and as always, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye.